¿Qué tal, comunidad? Aquí habla su abogado Ray Ibarra Maldonado. Feliz lunes. Happy Monday. Everybody, hope your week is off to an amazing start. Primero voy a hablar en inglés, después en español. So, ladies and gentlemen, been up since early this morning, anticipating possibly a decision on the DACA case, hitting refresh at 7 a.m. Arizona time to see if we had anything new. And nothing on the DACA case. Hopefully you've heard by now a landmark decision saying that people cannot be fired because of their sexual orientation. So that's a huge, huge victory. But as far as DACA goes, nothing new in the area of DACA. All right. So what does that mean to do? Ladies and gentlemen, I can't emphasize it enough. Renew, renew, renew. It is my humble opinion of one attorney that the decision is going to come down not in our favor. Going to come down in favor of Trump being allowed to cancel the program. What happens after that? We're not sure, right? When he canceled the program, it did allow for people to renew for a short window. So maybe Trump goes back, gets the power to close the program and says, okay, until X date, people can renew one last time. Or maybe he just says, I'm fed up with it. You get your work permit until it expires, and then the program is over, right? So that could be a possibility. So what we're telling folks, what I've been telling folks is renew, renew, renew. Right? Now, when is the decision going to come out? As I always like to take people straight to the source. So let's go there. If you want to know, if you want to be part of the crowd that hits the refresh in the morning at 7 a.m. Arizona time, here's where to do it. You go to supremecourt.gov. All right, this is the United States Supreme Court website. And on this website, this is where they have the decisions announced. So you can go over here, you can see it, supremecourt.gov. This is their webpage. What you do down here is you'll come to this section where it says recent decisions. And in that is where the case will be. You click on it, and it'll take you to the entire decision of the case. And that's why you have to hit refresh. If you just go there and wait, it's not going to pop up. You got to be hitting refresh. And what they say is, right here it has on the bottom, the court may announce opinions on the homepage beginning at 10 a.m., which is East Coast time. If more than one opinion be issued, they'll post approximately 10-minute intervals. So you got to be there at 7 a.m., one decision comes out, hit and refresh at 7:10 a.m., 7:20, so on and so on. Now, that didn't exactly work for me this morning. I hit the 7 one, came out pretty quick. That was a huge one. 7:10, 7:20, still didn't see anything, and then saw the other two cases a little bit later on. But might have just been my internet mad at me for hitting refresh so many times. What days is this going to happen? Well, here we have obviously the yellow opinion issuance days. And we're at the 15th today. There's another one on Thursday, the 18th. And then you look at these non-argument days. So what does that mean? So you go click on non-argument days. It takes you to the page that describes it. It says the court convenes at 10 a.m. The session begins with the announcement of opinions, decisions and argued cases, then the swearing in. So even on these days, we can see a decision, right? So that's what we're talking about when we're saying whether or not there can be a decision. So what we're looking at is Thursday the 18th, Monday the 22nd, Monday the 29th. One of those 3 days this month possibly being the days when they will come out. SCOTUS system was having technical problems. I believe so. Thought it was just my internet, but thank you, Maria. Maybe it was just too many people interested, hitting refresh over and over again. Because this was a huge decision that came out today that a lot of people are waiting for, and another huge decision that we're waiting for in the DACA case as well. So that would make sense, right? So this is where you go, supremecourt.gov, to find out the opinion. You can be one of the first ones to know, read about it, and share it with your friends and family, right? So we are at the 8-year anniversary mark of the DACA announcement today. So it's the DACA-versary of 8 years. It's amazing. I mean, it feels like it was just yesterday when we heard about the announcement. That time has passed. The DACA decision is going to come out. I thought it would have been very symbolic to come out today. ending the program. So it would have been an 8-year program, which still might be. Nonetheless, we do expect it to come down this month. I know there was a motion that was put in to not issue the decision during the pandemic because so many DACA recipients work in the healthcare industry. I don't know if the Supreme Court's going to take that. They could issue an order on that, simply saying we're going to issue a decision next session. We don't know what's going to happen. That's the bottom line. The bottom line is those 3 days or the next days, we got to be really heads up looking. And in the meantime, renewing. And honestly, ladies and gentlemen, I have no clue why these elected representatives, Democrats, Republicans, haven't already solved this problem. Why wait for a negative decision? Why wait for any decision? Let's just pass a piece of legislation that gives people the work permits and the path to citizenship that everyone in the United States essentially agrees on should happen. Let's take that worry, that anxiety, that stress for DACA recipients and their families and their loved ones out of the equation and just solve this problem once and for all, right? Prince agrees as well, right, with this. I mean, if you listen to the audio, if you read the transcript, it's pretty clear. But we've been wrong before, right? We've been wrong before. And thank you, Maria, for chiming in about the system. Maybe it will be a case where we're completely surprised and they come out differently. I'd be glad to eat my words, but I think more than likely the decision is going to come out negative, all right? If you have any questions in English, of course, feel free to drop them down. I'm going to do the recap in Spanish, quick recap in English. No decision today. We're looking at Thursday and the next 2 Mondays as the next decision date. So be on the lookout next Thursday, next 2 Mondays for the decision. And in the meantime, encourage everybody who can to renew. Okay? So, comunidad, estamos hablando del DACA. Hoy no había una decisión. Hay 3 días más este mes donde posiblemente le pueden anunciar. Yo le voy a explicar aquí. Aquí está la página de la Corte Suprema, es supremecourt.gov, y aquí es donde ellos van a anunciar la decisión. Y las fechas también tiene aquí. El 18 es un día donde van a anunciar casos. También los azules aquí que dicen non-argument days son días que ellos están trabajando, pero no hay argumentos. De todos modos, pueden hacer decisiones. So, el jueves 18, lunes 22, lunes 29 son los próximos días aquí en junio donde podemos ver una decisión. Y cuando quiere ver la decisión, tiene que venir a esta misma página y aquí es donde va a estar la decisión. Va a tener la fecha aquí con el nuevo anuncio. Tiene que empujar refresh para que sale y usted lea la decisión empezando en tiempo de Arizona a las 7 de la mañana. ¿Ok? supremecourt.gov. Mientras no esperamos nada más una decisión, digan a todos que ya es tiempo de renovar si ellos pueden y también empezar a organizar, no empezar, perdón, es el mal palabra, de seguir organizando para que pasamos una ley ya para terminar con este asunto por siempre. Okay? So, nada de sesión hoy, el siguiente jueves, los 2 lunes que viene, posiblemente escuchamos la decisión mientras digan a todos de renovar su DACA, por favor. Y aquí está María con otro tip del day. SCOTUSblog.com is a good alternative when the system is down. They are providing live updates. Ahí está otra página donde pueden ir si no está funcionando bien la página. Y para mí hoy en la mañana también, el primer sesión llegó pronto. Los otros 2 no llegaron cuando debían. Pero es otro blog aquí donde probablemente tiene menos tráfico. Es un muy buen tip de María Castro, scotusblog.com. Hay menos gente ahí, menos problemas en su sitio. Entonces usted le puede estar informado ahí on scotusblog.com. Thank you so much, Maria, for that. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so that's it. Renew. We'll see you again next Thursday, this Thursday, or the next 2 Mondays, specifically talking about this. Hope everybody is healthy, safe, and continuing out there in the streets to protest. And we'll see you all out here soon. Thanks so much.